Hello, welcome to McBoss Capital Channel. My name is Michael Chu. Today is Friday, May 8th, 2026, 9:08 a.m. Um, it's Friday, and we're seeing Nasdaq up really strong right now, 1.36%. We have Nasdaq also up 5. That's the volume actually 5%. So that's good. NYSE volume is down, but Dow is up and S&P is also up. So again, Dow has been slightly the laggard lately, but S&P, Nasdaq, and Russell seems to do well. So let's take a quick look at the index right now. Let's go to QQQ. Let's drag a little bit over here. So you can see we could, even yesterday we dropped, we come back pretty strong again, once again hitting new high. On QQQ is up 1.72%. So very, very strong market right now. The run continues, right? You can see this is a straight up from the bottom so far, and not much pullbacks, and every time it pulls back, the next day it bounce, to new high again. So it just show the momentum is strong. A lot of people probably miss most of this rally at the beginning, especially now this last week or so, maybe they're starting to catch up, and that's, again, that's why it keep bouncing to new highs so quick because everyone's just trying to get in. So again, we don't know how long this rally is going to last, but we're going to ride it as long as we can. This is SPY here, also making new high this morning. Look at that. A gap up and up 0.7%. Let's go to Dow in ETF here. This is again, the Dow is the one area that is kind of weak, right? Which is kind of interesting. So it's only up 0.05% right at this moment. Let's go to Russell IWM ETF here. So Russell is bouncing, but not as strong. Look at that. So I'm a little bit surprised by this because I was expecting the same bounce. So, is the market overheated? Definitely on the Nasdaq, right? Because Nasdaq, maybe even S&P. You see how far it is from the 50-day, the red line at the bottom here. It is very extended. So right now it says 13.8%. So again, very extended. Obviously, a lot of stocks are also extended. They're way beyond the upper channel line even. So those are things to consider. Like I wouldn't enter any of those stocks that are extended right now because we're gonna if we see a quick big pullback, you're gonna get hurt. I'm gonna get hurt for sure. So so that's where we're at. Let's go look at stocks on the move here. Let's just bring up the screen. Let's go to investors.com and let's see here. So MCFT at the top here, this is a stock that I just started trading recently, Mastercard Boat Holdings here. Look at this breakout on, it tried to come out on Wednesday, but yesterday was the breakout day, so that's where I enter. Today, it followed through, making new high, so that's really good. Let's keep going. We have CLH here, Road, I believe Road report earnings. A lot of these stocks report earnings, right, including Mastercard. So this is Road reporting earnings today. Look at this big bounce again, making new high right now. That's the theme right now. Most of the stocks that did well earnings, they're just breaking out and making new high. So that continues the rally mode. Frog, let's take a quick look at this. Here we go, huge move from Frog. I don't think it's on my list, but yeah, it is moving. I think the future earnings might be a little bit weak, but anyhow, let's keep going here. Let's see what else on the list here. PDFS. Um, it had a really weird move this morning. You can see it came all the way down, bounced off the pink line, and bounced back up. Like I'm not sure what happened, but definitely interesting. Let me see, 50-day average 400,000. Maybe that's the reason. It's very thin, so that sometimes they experience volatility. Um, so that's PDFS TPR here moving. Flex continue its run. Let's just take a quick look here. Look at this move. So there's a lot of stocks doing this right now. Like, the gap out earnings really extended, but they still keep going, right? Again, this is You know, I know it looks like, oh, I gotta catch it, I gotta try to get in, you know. But for me, discipline is very important. Because again, if it does pull back, it can easily come back to the 10-day line, which is really low here. Even if it comes back halfway, you lose quite a bit, right? So I just don't want to take that risk. D dog, I do have flex though, but I'm just saying, like, you know, as an example, like I don't chase stocks like this if I don't have any entry point, any position. D dog continued its move here. Let's see, a huge day yesterday. So it's bounced again. It's holding pretty tight, not giving up much. Again, very good sign. Again, you're gonna see a lot of stocks like that too, right? Like just gap out earnings and then just holding tight or keep going higher. Definitely, you know, again, this is some people call it a lockout rally because you know the stocks are moving. Once they break out, they're so far high, so high that you can take that risk and get in, or you can just wait for a pullback and bounce from there. MXL, again, every day I talk about this stock. There's definitely lots of leadership in this stock. Huge move today, 20%. You can see it had a minor pullback on Wednesday, yes. And but look at where it closed at the top of that range. Look at all the black ants continue to show up. And today, just again, just a lot of people want to get into stocks right now that they have missed, right? And that's probably what's causing all this big move right now. Again, very risky. Obviously, you can you know try to get a piece of this, but I mean, it's hard if you miss those minor pullbacks. That's the only time you can get in, and that's your only chance. And you know, again, we are very far from the 10-day, like super low. The 10 days are right here at this level, like so 70 or so. So this again very extended. If you have it, good, but you know, if you don't have it, it's hard to get in at this moment. ARW also bouncing here. Let's see, what else do we have? XYZ reported. Let's take a quick look. Nice earnings bounce here. It has pulled back somewhat. It's still within the base, so you know, less risk because it's not extended yet. So you know, so it looks okay. TPR flags, we talk about those. Gold, let's just take a quick look at gold because I keep seeing it pop up every day. It's trying to bounce back, but you can see it's still under that red line. So until it clears that, I'm not going to take too much position in any gold shares because that is a huge resistance level, I think. So that's you know some of the gold stocks. GLW, let's take a quick look at that. Again, I don't remember what happened to my trade, but I missed this bounce here. Um, and then it gap up on news or partnership, and then it just keep going, right? So again, you blink, you miss, and that's it, you know. Fastly, big bad day yesterday. I'm out of this one. Like I'm not even looking at this no more. It's just too much down. I think it was down like 30 something percent. MU, again, the data storage space, just the hottest area, right? Like you know, along with SanDisk and so forth. Look at this, making new high 10% today. Let's just take a quick look at SanDisk. Again, bouncing off here. Oh, this is interesting. Look at, you know, yesterday it pulled back and look at today, it already make new high. It just shows how many people want to get into stocks like this still. It's just crazy. So that's SanDisk. Let's see, what else do we have here? AMD, you know, the two giant stocks that are doing really well is AMD. Look at this. I mean, this is now above the upper channel line, and you know, and it's just trading, you know, with the low as the upper channel line. That's pretty insane. So definitely a parabolic move right now. Again, I don't chase stocks like this, even though they just look so good. ARM, this one actually pulled back, so it hasn't behaved as well as AMD, even though you can see those huge one-day move, right? Very volatile. Yeah. TDS, CGNX, INTC, obviously Intel continue to show strength. Let's just see where it's at right now because it's just another big mover. Look at this. Another new high today. You know, like when you look at AMD, Intel compared to like Nvidia, let's just take a quick look. Look at Nvidia's bouncing back. It's actually making new high. That's surprising, but looks pretty good right now. TSM, also near new high, but not moving today, so that's weird. Form factor, take a quick look at form as well. This one is yeah, slowly coming back as well. So let me see. Let's go to my stocks and move here. What else did I miss? If anything, I think most of them we caught. DGII here making new high. Let's see what else do we have. Again, obviously we have stocks that are doing well, like Cloudflare. I think is down today. Um, what else do we have? Chef, right? In the retail area. Cohere bouncing back. What else? Road. Oh, we talked about that already. STRL still going. BMI in the industrial area. DVA in the health. Let's take a quick look at this one. Well, this one also huge gap up move on earnings, and again, very tough right now because, like I said, if you miss the bounce, you didn't get in, there's a lot of risk when you buy it really high into the earnings gap up. Like I mean, if you get it in the morning, that's probably okay, but you get end of day is kind of late, right? And then, but obviously this one continued to go higher, but it's just very extended from the 10-day right now. So anytime you could pull back. So that's DVA in the health area. Not too many health, but although I think the biotech index is starting to come back up. Uh, we have AU in the gold area as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of stocks on the move. But overall, the market is still healthy. Again, Nasdaq continue to show that it can keep hitting new highs, and we are clearing a nice area right now. Let's go to Nasdaq Composite just to see the big number here. And we're at 26,000. So right now we're clearing the 26,000. Again, we are very extended. That I think that's the biggest cautious thing. Obviously, Nasdaq can get more extended. I think I can't remember the numbers, but 14% is pretty high. And then there's some that are, 18% even higher in, like, say, 1999 or 2000 peak or something. So are we going for that huge top peak? Who knows, right? But we are definitely extended. Again, I don't chase stocks. That's just discipline. If there's stocks still setting up or pulling back and bounce back, maybe I'll take a jab at it. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll come out with weekend videos this weekend. Please follow and subscribe. Thank you. Have a good weekend. Bye now.